Yoga Club.
Hello and welcome to Yoga Club. We are dreaming big in our Yoga Club today, letting anything be possible. If you can dream it, you can be it, as Walt Disney said. Before we start, let's have a few shout outs and hellos. First, hello to Audrey, who just turned 4 on the 7th of November. Happy birthday, Audrey. And hello to Emily too, who is 6. I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the yoga so much as a family. And if you like, you can see our Wonder Woman yoga on the Cosmic Kids app. Hello to Mum Lindsay as well. Hello, thanks for writing. Hello to Wesley and Mum Ashley and Dad too. Great to hear that you made your worry box and you are all using it. That's really cool. I hope it's helping. It's lovely to hear that you all enjoy doing the yoga together as a family too. Thanks for writing in. Big shout out and hello to Vian and Mum Ruchita from Melbourne, Australia. Good luck starting school in February, Vian. Now I have not one, but 2 big happy birthdays to give for Friday the 26th of November to the wonderful Josie Gordon, who turned 6, and to Tyel from Alberta, Canada, who turned 4. Happy birthday to you both, and I hope you had marvellous days. Now don't forget to email me for shout-outs and hellos and happy birthdays to yogaclub@cosmickids.com. I might not get them right on time, but I will read them out eventually. And parents, if you have Cosmic Kids fans in your house, check out the Cosmic Kids app for loads more yoga, and all ad-free by going to app.cosmickids.com or the App Store or Google Play Store. Now let's open our minds and let our imaginations run wild as we spend the Yoga Club dreaming big. See you in the yoga.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jaimie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now let's look through the cosmonoculars and find out who we're meeting today. Joining your thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Ooh, look at their colours and the shapes all spinning around and around. Can you see the picture? Yes. Look. It's an ant. It's Arnold the Ant. What's Arnold doing? He's doing yoga. He's doing crab's pose. Oh, Arnold, as you can see, is an ant. Let's try an ant pose. Coming onto your knees, everybody. Put your elbows down in front of you and cup your chin in your hands in your ant pose. Now, Arnold lives in a tree. Coming up to stand in tree pose. Bring one foot on top of the other, your hands together, and grow your tree up nice and tall. Now, Arnold's tree is a special tree. It's an apple tree. Try the other foot now, swapping the other side, bringing your heel on top, your hands together, growing up tall. And can you open your branches and wiggle your fingers like you've got lots of apples dangling? Well done! Now Arnold lives in one of the apples on this apple tree. Now Arnold has a dream, a big dream. He wishes to be an astronaut. He wants to fly in space, to zoom around the moon, joining your feet together, hands above your head, and lean over to one way, making a moon shape, and over to the other way, making a moon shape. He wishes to fly in a rocket. Point your hands up high and jump your feet wide. Oh, to fly in space around the planets would be an amazing, awesome adventure. But how will Arnold ever make it into space? Back in his ant pose, down on his knees, elbows in front, cupping his chin, Arnold sighs a big sigh. It's autumn, and the wind blows the leaves from the trees. Coming up to sit with your knees, hands down in the middle, lifting up as you breathe in, and breathing out as you lower down. All of the little animals start to hibernate, tucking yourself all the way down, preparing themselves for the winter. And coming up to sit, because all of the ripe, juicy apples start falling to the ground. Arnold's apple comes tumbling down and rolls along the ground. Sitting on your bottoms, hug your knees and squash your chin down like you're squashing a tomato. Now rock all the way back and all the way up. Whoop. Ooh. He rolls and he rolls. Whoop. Ooh. So much so that he gets very dizzy. It feels like a washing machine inside that apple. Crisscross your fingers, put them behind your head, and let's go a-spinning. Wishy, washy, wishy, washy, wishy, washy, woo! Wishy, washy, wishy, washy, wishy, washy, woo! Oh, poor Arnold. But his apple lands at the feet of a little girl called Angela. Coming up to stand, Angela folds all the way forwards and she picks up the beautiful, juicy, ripe apple that Arnold is inside. I'm going to give this to my daddy. And she runs, run, 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 all the way back to her house. Jump your feet wide, hands above your head. Now, Angela's daddy is inside, packing a suitcase for a work trip. Coming down to sit, legs out long, bend your knees and touch your toes. He opens the lid of the suitcase. Oop. Arms wide, he twists one way to get his anorak. Here it is, wraps it up, ooh, and pops it in. Ooh. He takes his arms wide and he twists the other way to get some ankle socks. Here's one and here's the other. Whoop, whoop. Then he lifts his arms and he closes his suitcase. Ooh. Angela gives her daddy a great big hug. Oh, Daddy, I'm going to miss you. And she gives her daddy the apple, which has Arnold inside, as a present to take with him. Oh, honey, thank you so much. But you don't need to miss me. I'll be calling you on the telephone. He picks up his telephone and he shows her. You see? And putting the telephone down, I'll be watching down on you. Bring your thumbs and fingers together. Have a look through. I'll be watching down on you, my darling, from the space station, where I'll be up in space doing all of my space duties, being an astronaut. Arnold, who is still inside the apple, rubs his ears. Did he hear that right? Did Angela's daddy just say that he was an astronaut and he was going up into space and that he was going to take Arnold the ant with him in the apple? Yes! Arnold's dream is coming true. He crosses his legs, brings his hands together at his heart and closes his eyes, and he sends Angela the biggest namaste to thank her. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Arnold settles down in his apple. Lying himself down, he can barely contain his excitement. But he closes his eyes and he prepares himself for the ride of his life. Now Arnold is a little ant with a big dream. And dreaming is so important. Without a dream, nothing will ever happen. And you can dream to be or to do whatever you wish to do or be. If you can dream it, you can be it. So dream big like Arnold, and your dreams may come true. We lie still, imagining what our dream is, enjoying making it happen in our mind. We see Arnold up in space, in the rocket, flying around the moon as he always wished. And now it's time to wake up. We wiggle our fingers and our toes. We bring our knees to our chest and give them a hug. We roll onto our side and we come up to sit with our legs crossed, our eyes open, and our hands together at our hearts. And we finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming on the Arnold the Ant adventure. You were great. I hope you come back soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye. Super Yoga! Go.
Butterfly pose. Airplane pose. Tent pose. Washing machine pose. Tumble dryer pose. Tweety bird pose. Lion pose. Tree pose. Elephant pose. Eagle pose. Monkey jumps. Giraffe pose. Volcano pose. Look out, it's a witch attack! Flamingo pose.
Hello everyone and happy holidays! Welcome to our amazing Nutcracker yoga adventure. Now you can see the highlights here on YouTube, or if you want to see the whole adventure, you need the Cosmic Kids app. Go to app.cosmickids.com to get your free 2-week trial, and you can try out all of the extra adventures we got on there. It's amazing. Have a lovely time. Bye! There. Now we're ready to begin, and today we have a special adventure. It's the Nutcracker. Can we open those branches wide and use our fingers to add a little extra sparkle? Very good, everyone. Shh, 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 shh. And she reaches the Nutcracker just as the clock strikes 12. Bringing our feet together, reaching our arms all the way above our head. Bong! Then something rather strange begins to happen. The Christmas tree begins to grow into a giant Christmas tree. Let's do our tree pose. Bringing our foot one on top of the other, using our heel, hands together. We grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Goodness me, they have the longest, strongest, straightest legs. Hands on our hips, we lift up one leg. Try not to wobble. Now can we whoop, stretch it out? Very good, everyone, and lower it down. Excellent. Strong legs for this one. Clara is loving this show. But next, it gets even more beautiful when the flowers come on in full bloom, twirling and swirling as they dance the waltz. Jumping our feet wide, arms wide. Let's twirl and swirl. We can feel our hearts beating, but getting slower and calmer. Enjoying some peace and calm after such an adventure. There's so much in the Nutcracker. So much energy and fun. And at the end, it's nice just to lie back and let everything go. Peace out. Superhero flying. Hello, Jaimie here. Welcome to Peace Out. Get yourself comfy and find a place to sit or lie down. Today, we get to be superheroes in Peace Out. If you are doing Peace Out with others in the room, see if you can just think about yourself here. There's no need to worry or watch and see what anyone else is doing around you. It definitely works best when you make it all about you. So get settled in your chosen spot. Do any fidgets and wriggles to make sure your body is super comfy. That's it. Now, see if you can let your body be still. Of course, you're breathing and blinking, so your eyes and tummy will move, but see if you can make the rest of your body still. Good. I know being still can be quite hard, so just do your best. You'll get better at it with practice. Now take some big deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. That's it. A couple more, slowly. And the next time you breathe out, just let your eyes softly close. Well done. See if you can make your body feel as soft as marshmallows. Really heavy and gooey, like you've melted into the floor. If you are sitting on a chair or cross-legged on the floor, remember to keep your back long and tall. Just make your arms and legs soft like marshmallows. Yes, well done. Now you've made yourself all soft, let's begin the fun in our mind. All you do is listen, and the pictures will appear. Like the best dream ever. If you can't see any pictures right away, don't worry. Just breathe. Relax a little bit more and keep listening. They will start eventually. Here we go. Imagine that today is your birthday. In your mind, see yourself wake up and jump out of bed, really excited about the day. You've been counting down the days and sleeps, waiting for this day, and now it's finally here. Yes! Everyone at home gives you great big hugs and smiles, wishing you a happy birthday. And you enjoy how special it makes you feel. It makes you smile. There's a knock on the front door. It's the postman. The mail has arrived. With it being your birthday, you rush to the door, excited to be receiving mail which is addressed to you. The postman wishes you a happy birthday and hands the pile of letters to you. He also has a box, which is addressed to you too. You smile, thank him and close the door, taking the heap of mail and the box back into the house. You have 5 cards and the box. That's loads of post. A lot more than normal anyway. All the cards are from family and friends. Some have pin badges, which say happy birthday and the number of your new age. You put them on your t-shirt. Now for the box. You open it up, and inside is a really cool cape and a mask. The cape has your initials on it. It doesn't say who it's from. The only other thing inside the box is a beautiful feather. You wonder who could have given you this lovely gift. You decide to try it all on and go check out how it looks in the mirror. With the mask and cape on, you tuck the feather into the side of the mask. As you do this, you notice something funny happening. Your feet lift off from the ground. You seem to be hovering. You quickly take the feather out again and, phew, you lower back to the ground. As you look at the feather, You start to understand, and a cheeky smile appears on your face. You take another look at yourself in the mirror and decide. You want to see whether that feather will really make you fly. Still wearing the cape and mask, you head into the garden outside. Taking a deep breath, you tuck the feather back again into the mask. And this time, as your feet lift off, you carefully raise one arm into the air above you. As you do, you feel a whoosh of power, and you know you can really truly fly. You point your raised arm towards the sky, and before you know it, you have whooshed up and out into the big blue sky. Wow! This is awesome! You raise both your arms above you, which feels amazing. Then to the sides like wings. And then you try using just one arm up, with the other tucked into your side. This is so cool! Down below, you see the streets of the neighbourhood where you live. Cars driving along. People out jogging. The park, where some of your friends are playing. Oh dear, they seem to have their ball stuck in the tree. You decide to help and swoop down. As they see you coming, their mouths drop wide open in shock. Wow! Is that? But they don't recognise you behind the mask. You smile as you hover over the ball in the tree. Then you give it a little kick, freeing it for them. You smile at them, salute, and say, "You're welcome," knowing that they would thank you if they could speak. You'll be seeing them later at your party. Off you go again, reaching up into the sky. The cool air whooshes around you, and it feels so free to be up here, and really quiet too. You whiz over the city, higher than the skyscrapers, looking down on the buildings, the buses, and the taxicabs. All the traffic and the people who look like busy ants from way up here. This new flying superpower feels pretty good, but you've got a birthday to celebrate. So it's time to return back home. You curve your outstretched arm to turn around, and then it's full speed ahead for home. Within minutes, you are landing again back in your garden. You rush back to the mirror in your room, and you remove the feather, mask, and cape, and you hang it all up in your cupboard. Before you join your family, you take a moment to stand in your flying pose again, both arms raised above your head. It makes you feel super strong. You relax, smile to yourself, and go enjoy your favourite breakfast. What a great start to your birthday. Now it's time to return. Your peace out has nearly finished. Take a second now to feel your body again, where you are lying or sitting. Feel your body where it touches the floor, the bed, or the chair underneath you. Listen to the sounds around you. Take a nice big juicy breath in and sigh out of your mouth. And stretch. Now gently open your eyes. And before you get up, take a second to remember how you felt doing that. And even though we can't fly in real life, it doesn't mean you can't still feel the power and strength from a superhero flying pose. Just try it. Next time you feel nervous, if you have to stand up and do something, or you're worried what people are going to think, take a moment to just close your eyes and remember yourself flying like the superhero you really are. Remember how good you felt, how strong and brave. If you are somewhere nobody can see you, you could even do the flying pose. Hold it for a minute and really feel it in your body. Your body can shape your mind. Your mind will shape what you do and how you are. And what you do will shape your future. Be pleased that you now have this amazing superpower in your toolkit. Whenever you need to feel stronger, or braver, or just a bit calmer, come to peace out. Each one helps you understand your mind a little better. And start to learn how to use the power of your mind to have a happier life and a whole lot more fun. This is Jaimie saying peace out. Can you think of a time when you may have avoided doing something because you were worried about getting things wrong or not being good enough? Maybe you had a go once and it didn't go so well, so you decided that you wouldn't do it again. It might have been something at school, like a maths problem, or a sport, like basketball, when you couldn't score the basket, or playing an instrument, putting up a tent, baking a cake, catching a ball, or trying out your new roller skates. Ah well, you thought, no, I'm no good at that, no point trying anymore. You think that being good at something is somehow fixed and you can't change it. Well, we call this way of thinking a fixed mindset. Now, here's a little fun secret for you. Your brain loves it when you do challenging things, because it actually makes your brain stronger when you make mistakes and learn from them. When you try different ways of solving the problem you're faced with, or when you just put in the practice and effort to get good at what you're doing. Your brain is like a muscle, and it has all these cool connections to your body. Scientists call these neural pathways. To get good at something, you have to stick at it long enough, exercise your brain enough for your special neural pathways to grow and connect, so you get good at stuff. When you stick at something, you make mistakes. Maybe you fall over a few times, but you keep getting up. We call this way of thinking a growth mindset. Using a growth mindset is a way of you deliberately challenging yourself So your brain builds these strong neural pathways. So that's the science bit. Now, I'd like to give you my top 5 things you can do to pump up your growth mindset. Number 1, go for it. Don't feel like you have to choose the easy option all the time. By all means, start there so you can learn, but try to go for the more challenging